I look very orangey, yellowish, green, gold stuff today, don't I? Okay, moving on. I meant to make a video earlier, I just didn't get around to it. Started talking to people. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Anyways, so, since I can't think of anything better, and how I wish I could think of something better, I'm going to just tell you all the bad things that have happened to me today. I have not had the best of days for school. After I got home from school, it was pretty okay, but still, I have not had the best of days. And it's pretty embarrassing. I really don't like revealing embarrassing things, but I feel like that's the only way I'm going to figure out a video idea today. So, here we go. Okay, so first up, a little bit of an explanation for not making a video yesterday. It was a snow day, and I was enjoying my snow day, sleeping. Yeah. Okay, now let's get on with the story. So, it wasn't like one of those days where everything starts out nice, and then just, boom, a bad thing happens that ruins your whole day. No, it was consistent throughout. First thing that happened, I woke up, well, pretty late by what I'm supposed to be waking up. But, I still got ready and dressed on time and everything, so that's really good. With time to spare, so that's good. I'm alright. And then turns out, since my mom was sick, she didn't wake up really early and give me my medicine, which I do not blame her for because she's really sick. So I had to take my medicine then, and it didn't kick in until second hour. Never fun. And lastly, my bus. My bus, it got stuck on a hill. Don't ask me how, but it did. The bus got stuck on a hill. Luckily, after waiting at the bus stop for 10-20 minutes, a lady came up and she was like, "Hey, you guys, your bus is stuck at a hill near my house. Just thought you might want to know. Maybe try and find a better way to get to school." Thank God that lady came, because according to some of my friends from school, they said that bus, the people on that bus did not get to school until 7:20. School starts at around 7:08. So glad for that lady. Thank you, lady. Thank you. Okay, so after I get home, I slide up the way to get back to the house, get one shoe wet, but it dries eventually. Drive to school, and I'm late. Only by a little, but I'm still late. No one talked about it though, so that was okay. And then I found out more bad news. It turns out that the pants I was wearing was the ones with a zipper that kept on coming undone. So throughout the day, I was worried that my zipper was down. And then I found out, let's see, what's the next bad event? Oh, and then I had to go to health class. I hate health class. It was the first day of health class, but still, I always hate health classes for some reason. And it took away the only fun class I've ever had, drama. So, yeah, I have all boring classes. I'm going to entirely hate the rest of the school year. And then came Spanish. And Spanish was the worst part of my day. Something really embarrassing kind of happened, and I don't want to say what it is. Oh, my friend fought with me on Skype to try and find out what happened, but I refused to tell them. Oh, because it's just so embarrassing, and I don't want this up on the internet, but I must say it. Okay. I'm doing it. Alright. So, I have a bit of a problem when I get, nervous. On the spot nervous. Bad things happen. I'm not gonna go into specifics, but, my mind gets really clouded, which makes sense, and kind of hard for me to remember things, and since I'm in Spanish class and I must speak Spanish, that's kind of bad. if you don't know how to talk. And then I answered a question wrong, and it said because it was using a word that I didn't know, so I thought she was talking about something about a mouse, but that's with an N on the end of the word, and it turns out she was saying spend time, and then I had to go into a full explanation, and then I said another word wrong, and a bunch of other words wrong, and then I was on the spot, and everyone was watching me, and then the bad thing happened. I'm not going to tell you what that bad thing is, but it happened, okay, and it was awful. It was completely awful. I don't think many people noticed, thank God, because I was wearing a jacket, but oh my God, I can't believe it happened. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, and then after my embarrassing stutter trying to walk through Spanish was finally over, and I was just like, oh my God, thank God, I really don't want that ever to happen again. And then, yeah. And then I got home on the bus, and I kind of had to like balance on the ice to try and get home, walk down the road. It was like, if you fell off the ice, you would have slid into a giant mud puddle of water, and you were just like, no. Luckily, my ballet skills came in handy. But then came our driveway where there's a zip in it where there was water, so no matter where I stepped, I ended up with one soaked shoe. I ended up with a lot of soaked shoes today. So yeah, I know it's not really that horrible of a day, but it was pretty bad. I was pretty aggravated by the time I got home. And the only thing that was good that happened to me today was that I discovered that marshmallow plants are real. Google it. I swear to you, they are real. And I know you're not going to believe me, and you're going to say that I'm lying, but there is such a thing as a marshmallow plant, and it's used for medical uses for sore throats. Okay, and they're grown on like the edges of bogs or something like that. So I'll get to do a report on marshmallows, and I may just make a video including marshmallows sometime. Maybe not, but maybe. Okay. So, bye. I can't believe I did it though. Okay, I watched over the video and I realized that I missed one of the really bad things that happened to me today was inside science class. The packet to figure out how to do a diagram was gone. No one could find them because we passed them back in, but the teacher didn't believe us. Anyways, and then he didn't go searching for it anyways when I pointed it out. And then I couldn't figure out how the heck to do this dang diagram. So then I'm sitting there trying to tape it everywhere, and it's not working. Then I couldn't find the tape, and then I was just like, ugh, and then I just gave up. And that thing's due tomorrow, and I don't know how to get in the last few pieces because and that just aggravated me a lot. So yeah, bye again.